y'all doing? Trying to get it. Yes, sir.
Everybody ready?
I'm blessed.
Yes.
Alright, we're gonna move forward for questions.
All right, Coach, you know your defense holding UAPB to 3 points. Just talk about the performance that they had this week.
Now, I think hats off to the front. You know, we took a different approach this week. Want to see can we stop the run without the DB, so the DB can focus on number 11, obvious. I thought they did a good job coming out, striking blockers, playing on the other side of the line of scrimmage, and it allowed us to do some things on the back end that we haven't done this year.
Coach, I wanted to ask you about the sacks that you've seen committed to that. A lot of pressure on the quarterback seems to be a big thing, including Hawkins had the career high sacks this past game. What do you see is working well there with just the line, getting holes in your linebackers get through, things like that?
It's the philosophy. Day one of being promoted to the DC, I wanted to do a study of what we thought would make a great defense to win games, and it came down to the negative plays as far as TFLs and sacks. We put a lot of emphasis on that, and the front is good this year. We knew that coming in that the strength was gonna be the front, so a little bit of just having dudes at that position mixed with the philosophy.
Coach, I believe it's been 3 straight games. I know they only scored a field goal, but 3 straight games that you guys haven't allowed a point in the second half. What's kind of been that key factor to limit teams from producing later on in the game?
Trying to stay focused. I thought the deal we couldn't finish games at first. I think it just shows that the kids started to get mature. They're starting to get used to winning, regardless of what the scope may say. We got to continue to work, and they're starting to answer the bell.
Does that come from just preparation or practice or mentality thing, or what does that come from?
Growth. That's something we try to put emphasis on since day one. Just finishing your opponent off early in the season. It wasn't getting done, so you're starting to see on the back end of the schedule that the guys starting to lock in and finish games.
Scott Valley this week. They haven't won a game this season, but still, what kind of sticks out about that team?
Man, the quarterback have 115 carries. He's the leading rusher, so they're gonna keep the ball in quarterback hand on the ground, and we gotta do a good job stopping the run. They want to run the football, especially with their quarterback.
What do you talk with the team about after they don't give up a touchdown in the whole game?
That's the expectation. There was nothing needed to be said. That's what we've been trying to get all year, and they just finally got it done. It was on to the next one.
Coach, how do you maintain that throughout? Only a few days left. How do you make sure that this continues to maintain that?
Continue to preach the day one goals. Continue, each week, beginning of each week, continue to pull up the goal sheets, where we are when it relates to FCS, SWAC, all the things we said we wanted to do as far as being great. So they get a chance to see that and they continue to chase home. We talked about last week being in the top 15 in TFL and sacks, and they saw that. I'm like, time to take the next step. This thing in, we want to be top 3 in all of it. And so they're excited, so they continue to chase it.
Coach, you said the defensive line is just really strong up front. Where would you say you've seen the most growth on the defensive side of the ball thus far?
It's the linebackers. We had a lot of returns coming from last year's team to this year up front. I think we lost one guy last year, so a lot of guys returning back. So you expect that older group to go out and do what they're supposed to do. Second year in the system, the growth has to be from that linebacker room. 2 new linebackers in the mix. They're getting it done, getting us lined up. They understand what we want as a coach, as a coaching staff. What's the game plan? They're getting guys in the right call.
Obviously, pressure has been really good towards the quarterback. Can you talk about the defensive back group and how they've managed, especially these past 3 games?
Man, that's my baby. That's my group, and we got a lot of heat early about just the pass defense, but I kept keeping them grounded. It's about the philosophy. In order to have success at stopping the run TFL, it's blitzing and we on the edge. We're doing a lot of one-on-ones, but I think it's 2 games where the philosophy switched that we had to stop the pass. That was Grambling in the last game. And them two games, when I asked them to stop the pass, they did that. So I think it's more about the philosophy and the game plan, what we're trying to get accomplished that week to win the football game.
Coach, I got one for you before we get. You moved Robert McDaniel to the cornerback position. I know we talked about that. Do you expect to play more at the nickel, or are we going to see him more at the cornerback spot?
Played too many snaps. He didn't come off the field. When he wasn't that corner, we put him at nickel. When at nickel, we put him back at corner. It's something that we continue to evaluate right now. He give us another upside, being with his length and physicality. And he played it all last year, played corner all last year. So we're still evaluating that.
Everybody good? All right.
Thank you.